I'm Sebastian, I'm from the Netherlands, and we did a little bit of partying tonight, but I so much appreciate a little bit. Just a little bit, but I appreciate your being here at this very early hour, and we're gonna do some triangles from the turtle position, and it's like the position that is, I think, really neglected in BJJ, because everyone's concerning it's like an in-between position, and it's like some kind of escape, but not really, because some of the guys from the turtle, they try to go to their backs to regain their guard, and but there are lots of turtles in BJJ, in my opinion. For instance, when someone escapes, they're turtling. When someone tries to pull a single leg or a double leg and it fails, they're in turtle. So the turtles happen a lot. And I have a judo background, and everyone from the judo, they always attack from the turtle position, and that's what we're gonna do a bit. I have some Sankaku, some triangle chokes for you guys, and we're ending up with one of my favorite techniques, which is a Hinga roll. And Mark Hinga is Olympic champion from 2000, Dutchman, and he stunned the Paris Open, where 20,000 French people were like cheering for their French favorite, and they're really like, oh, it's chauvinistic, and he rolled the guy with a variation of a triangle, and I'm gonna teach you that, the latest thing. So looking forward to it, and we have a small group, so I can try to add a lot of details in, and I try to have you all really feeling comfortable with the triangle chokes. So first thing, Tricia, she's in a turtle position, and we're gonna do some things from the front, which like meaning she misled a double leg or a single leg, but from here it's also a position. And the Icelandic guys were there from here with a Peruvian necktie, but we're gonna do a triangle from here. So from here, the first thing when you want to have a triangle is you want to have one knee in, and you can switch knees and you can do various variations, but for now, once she's not seeing me, I put my first leg inside her armpit. The second thing, I'm stepping over and I'm attaching my heel to my knee. And that's the most critical part, because once there's space and you want to roll, she's getting out of it. So the most important thing is attaching your knee and your heel together and keeping that for the entire time. So please attach this and never lose it until your roll is done. Your knee and your heel are there. Now I'm gonna grab the arm which I trapped, and I'm taking her over. You see, still my knee and my heel are attached. I grab my shin, grab it, and from here I have the submission. So put your knee in, step over, attach your heel with your knee, grab the arm which you have trapped, roll over, have it there as long as possible, and once you have flipped her, grab your foot, grab your shin, turn it a little bit. And the nice thing, I'm having this, if there is no choke, she's resisting it, I can do an arm bar, I can do a wrist lock. So there's many options. I can even do a kimura. So make sure to squeeze it really tight. Squeeze the knees together to have the choke. But if there's no choke, you have 3-4 options of submitting her. So one more time. She's in the turtle. Put your knee in, step over. Put your heel and your knee together. Grab the arm. You have trapped, roll over. Grab your shin or your foot. And from here, she's not wanting to do a wrist lock. I don't know why, but I'll get it. And once you have, and the chokers are worth there. Any questions? Let's try it. 1, 2. It seems like working. I heard a lot of coughing, so the chokes are like there. But sometimes when you're here and you have a really resilient opponent, especially in the no-gi things, I'm having grips with the gi. And once you don't have the grips, it might be a useful option to turn yourself around and make her, because if she doesn't want to turn, she's a really good defense. I'm gonna put my first leg, the leg that is attached to her neck. I'm gonna put it in, and I'm gonna roll myself, but I'm not rolling her. So I scoot my top leg in, and I'm like here. And from here, I have to refer the wrong side triangle. You see, I'm still tapping her, but you have all the time in the world to adjust it and make it the good side and still tap her. So like when she doesn't want to roll, she doesn't like to be controlled, it's no problem because I can roll. So I put my lead leg, my front leg, put it all the way through to her armpit, and I roll myself. And she's not rolling. I'm still grabbing my shin. That's the wrong side triangle, which is a really hard squeeze on her shoulder. It might be a choke, but it's not really there. But once I'm here, I'm having all the time in the world because I isolated her arm. I can switch it up. That's a real cool triangle. So one more time. Are you enjoying this, Patricia?
Yeah, lovely.
So your knee is in, your foot comes in. I don't grab the arm, I just shoot my foot in underneath her armpit. I'm gonna turn myself, grabbing my shin, wrong side triangle, she tapping. But from here, I can adjust and I have the right side triangle. Okay guys, let's try this. 1, 2. Yeah, there. And now you have the right side. And if you, yeah, there you go. Previous one, we had a choke and we had options for attacking the arm, but this one is really unpleasant. And it's like crushing someone's collarbone, the upper ribs. I'm sorry, Patricia, but we're gonna do it anyway. So we did the first leg, like the top leg, and now we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do the back leg in. And from here, I really need to be sure that she's not hooking my leg and trying to bump me over. So I'm like here, I'm tucking her elbow in, and once I step over, I'm gonna grab my own shin. So I'm here, and I'm attaching my shin, and from here, I'm not having to make a turn, but she's really uncomfortable already. because I have the grip, my knee and my heel are connected, but I cannot roll now. So the only thing I can do is go to my back. And from here, it's like already there because I can fold it here. And because it's not really like a choke already, I need to grab her shoulder, and it's like a squeeze on a collarbone, her ribs. It's really unpleasant, but you're there. So it's like from the same position, but you're switching your legs up. So it's not your front leg, your back leg goes in. She might try to roll you, so tuck her elbow in. And once my weight is on my knee, on the knee that I put in, she cannot roll me. It's not there. I step over, grab my shin. Don't grab it too low because you need that space to put your own knee in. So grab it just a bit higher and fall to your back. And from here, I don't need that arm. I'm just gonna fold it, squeeze it, and because there's no choke, I grab my own wrist and make a nice S grip, pull her shoulder down, and I submit her like, it's not a choke, but it's really uncomfortable and your collarbone is getting crushed, so please be a bit gentle for each other. Don't hurt each other too bad. One more time. Back leg goes in, tuck it in, grab your own shin, go to your back, fold it, and squeeze the shoulder. Let's try it. 1, 2. Being asked the question, why don't you stretch it out and go forward? And like a lot of judo players, they do this because it gets you the pin. But I'm not wanting to pin anyone in BJJ because it's like kind of useless. I might get the passing, I might get some points, but I want a submission. So once you're here and you're like rolling forward, you can maybe have someone here, but you'll never have the submission. So my goal is always to make her uncomfortable, to make her tap. So from here, grab your shin and put your abs together. Connect your abs, be round, and from here, it's always uncomfortable. And you should really have a resilient opponent who's not tapping to this one. So from here, boom. Don't go forward, don't stretch it out. You might roll her over, but it's no use. So from here, I keep things tight, connected. I fall to my back. Still keeping things tight, still engaging my abs. And you're here, grabbing the shoulder. So the thing is, I want to tap, and that's a different mindset from the judo game, because in judo you might have the pin, and if you have a pin for 20 seconds you win anyway. But it's not in BJJ. So you always try to go for the submission. Okay, thank you. We're gonna do it from a different position, because from here, sometimes the turtle position is like from here. And this happens a lot when she's, for instance, shooting my leg. Come up, please. She's like shooting my leg. I sprawl, and we're here. And this is the new turtle position where I can really have some options for a triangle choke. From here, the thing is, I want to tuck my knee in from the front. And my working leg, my back leg, is going around her armpit. And from here, I don't grab the arm that I trapped, I grab the free arm. And I roll to my side. And I'm still having the knee and the heel connected. Boom. And now the important part, I need to make a switch. Switch my arm, my bottom leg goes in. And I'm tucking her arm in. The second switch I make, the top leg goes into her armpit. And I will show to the other side in a second. But the top leg goes into her armpit, boom. And now you can connect and wrap it up. And you might even have a wrist lock.
Stop wrist locking me.
So from here, you put a knee underneath her chest. Grab it in, tuck your knee and your heel together, grab the free arm and fall to your side. And from here, I connect her arm and my top leg. I now have the control, but it's not a submission yet. So I'm putting my top leg inside her armpit, boom. It's like, boom, like a switch. Grab her elbow, squeeze it tight, there's a choke, there's a wrist lock, and there might even be a kimura. So we have multiple options of attacking. One more time. From here, put your knee in, attach your heel to your knee, grab the free arm, roll to the side. Grab her belt, or when the belt is loose, grab the gi. Your top leg needs to be in the armpit. Boom. Tie it together. You have a choke. You have a wrist lock or a kimura. Are you enjoying this?
No.
Yes.
Is there, what do you do in Nogi? Is there Nogi where you just keep grabbing the arm, or do you?
I can do that no gi also. Because I don't have to grab the gi, I can put it in. So if I'm not wearing the gi, same thing. I only need to open up my hand. When my hand is open, if there's no gi, I'm still blocking it. Then I switch, and it's there. And the thing is, I want her arm, because she can block my knee. If she pushes my knee away, she might escape. So that's why I'm having her arm right here. And if you're not wearing a gi, you cannot fold it, but you're like disabling this arm. Yeah? Okay, let's try it. 1, 2. Switch the bit to your belly. Now you're there. You can grab this one. Now roll to. Manage to put his or her shoulders on your bottom leg, where you're not really able to squeeze. So once you're encountering that, so from here, I'm turning, and once Patricia, she's like lying on my bottom leg, I don't have to squeeze. So I'm like here, tucking everything in. And the thing is, if you turn a bit to your, now my back is mostly to the mat. If my belly is going to the mat, I can release my bottom leg. So much, boom. And now I have a real tight connection and I can put it in. And for the judo guys, you're here and you have the pin. But that's judo and I don't do that, but once she's here and she's moving, yeah, she's like trying to escape. Switch to your belly. Put your bottom leg underneath her head instead of underneath her shoulders, because you don't have the energy here to squeeze it, but once you're under her head, you will. So it's like a little subtle move. Boom, go to your belly and you have to squeeze. So don't be having your bottom leg underneath her shoulder blades. Try to put it a bit up and you do that by connecting with it. Yeah, let's try it. 1, 2. The top leg inside his arm because you don't want. It's like an advanced technique. It's like really complicated, but I would like to share it with you, and you might have to do it about 10, 15, 50, 100 times before it will work in a competition, but it's a cool thing, and I would really like to share this one with you. The thing is, from here, once you're here, and she senses like I'm going for the triangle. And what she's gonna, as a possibility, she might go backwards and put her head out. And put your head on my other side of my leg. There. Now I have no triangle. So this is the defense move from where I'm gonna do the Hinga roll. So you don't have the control which you need for the Sankaku. From here, I can roll, but she pushes my knee a bit away and she tucks her head out. And from here, I have her arm. Like omoplata way, and we're gonna do it to the other side, but the thing is, she releases her head. And from here, I'm gonna turn 180 degrees. Put my arm inside, I'm rolling, and I have a reverse omoplata. And to finish this, I'm blocking her arm, and I'm there. So one more time, I'm gonna do it to the other side, because you now found out that her head from here, she's releasing her head. And I have her arm, and I really need to squeeze my thighs together. I make a 180 turn, and you already see I have her arm. The arm which is closest to your opponent goes inside and it grabs the pants on the knee. And I just roll over. I have the control. I'm gonna sit up, but she's gonna sit up also. So once she's sitting up, the control is gone. So I have to block her by putting my arm far away. And from here, it's like. And I have to do stuff also. For you, Nelson.
Thank you, Seth.
One more time. So from here, boom, she's putting her head out, squeeze it tight, roll it in. Block her, arm here, and from here, And it's like really complicated, but it's a cool thing. And I would, yeah, would like to do, if you all at least do it 1 or 2 times, I'll be very happy. So let's go. 1, 2.
Seb, the close leg or the far leg?
The closest leg.
The close leg. Here. And here.
There you go. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it this early hour. So thank you so much. Try to have fun with it. Try to practice it because, like I said, it's taking some time before you're really gonna be good at it. But I hope I have given you some tools to attack from the turtle. So thank you very much. Just have a really quick picture, and then we're done, and we're gonna do the open mat. Thank you so much.